Hello and welcome to the Starfish Faculty and Staff Training Series. In this video, we will focus on updating your appointment preferences. Appointment preferences is where you can manage things like the minimum appointment length times, sync your internal calendar and your external calendar, and designate someone to manage your calendar. To manage your appointment preferences, click on the left-hand hamburger menu and open the drop-down under your name. Then select Appointment Preferences. In the Office Hours Defaults section, select the minimum appointment length that a student can schedule a meeting with you. So, for example, when a student signs up for an office hour, I want to block off at least 45 minutes with them. So in the drop-down, I will select 45 minutes. Be sure to select Save. Now, each time I go in to set up new office hours, we can see the default is set to 45 minutes. If you need to, you can always override these default appointment lengths by selecting from this drop-down. Okay, now let's go back to the Appointment Preferences section and now take a look at your scheduling deadline. We recommend you schedule a deadline for students to schedule appointments with you prior to the start of your office hours. For example, if you set your deadline for 5 p.m. the day before and your first appointment starts at 10:30 the next day, you won't be caught off guard the next morning and realize that a student scheduled a 9 a.m. meeting at some point after your deadline. So be sure to review the various options displayed here and choose a deadline that works for you. While we are here, I do want to point out that as you select the options, the lock icon goes away so that you can make adjustments to the time. Let's go back to the Appointment Preferences page. Further down on the page is the Calendar Sync section. The first set of options you can see here allow you to manage settings from your Starfish calendar to your external calendar. And the second set of options allow you to manage settings from your external calendar to your Starfish calendar. So let's take a closer look. Beginning with your Starfish calendar, select if you'd like for appointment changes or office hour and group session changes from your Starfish calendar to also be sent as an attachment to your external calendar. Further down, if you would like to sync your busy times from your Outlook calendar, you will need to share your external calendar link. If you need instructions on how to do this, you can click on this link here for more information. Also, if you would like for Starfish to be able to read your busy times from your external calendar, be sure to select this checkbox. Allow me to show you an example. From the Appointments page and on the Agenda view, I can see an external hold on my Starfish calendar. And this is an example of what it will look like on the Day view. The Week view uses the same icon. If you need to edit this external calendar hold, you will need to make changes in your Outlook calendar. Now let's continue going through the appointment preferences. Further down the page is where you can manage your locations for meetings. To add a new location for meetings, select Add Location. From the Location Type drop-down, select what type of location this is, such as online location, office location, etc. Next, you will want to give the location a name. And if there are any special instructions to help the student find this location, you can enter this information here. When finished, select Add Location. You will notice that the new location has been added to the grid, but most notably, when you go to set up new office hours, you will see the additional location we just created here on the Office Hours screen, and the new location can be found on the Appointments screen as well. If you find that you need to edit or delete a location, simply navigate back to your appointment preferences, then click on the 3 dots next to the appropriate location, and then choose either Edit or Delete. Finally, let's move on to customizing who can view and manage your calendar. To add a calendar manager, select Add Calendar Manager. Then choose a person from the drop-down and select Add Calendar Manager. Now, when the person who manages your calendar logs into Starfish and clicks on Appointments, your calendar will display for the Calendar Manager. You can remove a calendar manager by clicking on the X for the person whom you wish to remove access. This concludes the Appointment Preferences video in your Starfish training series. Thank you for watching.